Welcome to Aligned Trading. Before we break down the trades for the day, let's go over what happened. So we started with a gap up right here, and we were still confined within this orange algorithm. I put in the chat to watch for the 5-day moving average as well as this orange algorithm to see if we could form the inverse head and shoulder to break out of it. That's exactly what we get with the yellow algorithm. We are able to close this cup and make a handle, and then we break out in this magenta algorithm. Now what we must watch for is if we can start grabbing more of this liquidity right here that we had been building and finishing this cup and handle. So we want to see the cup close up here, and then that same yellow algorithm needs to build a handle in order to break out, and then we can ultimately close the cup here at this 506 level. We're going over what to look for tomorrow. I'm going to go over my trades today and explain the algorithms and why I took each trade that I did. Now going over the trades, here at 8:53 in the morning, I put in the chat to look out for this algorithm right here that was starting to form and that we were beginning to taper. So watch out for this head and shoulder entry, and that is exactly what we got. As you can see right here, we have this perfect rejection, a shoulder here, and we get that breakdown. After this inverse cup closed right here, I said I wanted to see a handle, and that is exactly what we saw form. We got this perfect handle with this algorithm and the head and shoulder that I had called out for. Unfortunately, I missed my entry right here, so I did not get the trade. The next trade I ended up taking was off of this inverse head and shoulder. You can see right here we formed the head, shoulder, and shoulder along with this tapering algorithm that you can see starting to come in right here. We are no longer strong, and you can see that when we taper towards the bottom of this channel right here is why I took that, and I got a quick scalp for a good move up. After taking these two trades, I walked away and had planned on being done for the day. Took some 500 call lottos to see if we retested the 5-day moving average, which we ended up doing and going much further above it. While taking a break, I saw that this algorithm right here was starting to form, and then once it tapered, like we have here, I looked for this inverse head and shoulder, and I took this entry right here with this cup as well that was forming, entered right here, and took the move up to there, which is a 60-point scalp. It doesn't look like much, but those 0-day contracts really move nicely. This is where I start adding more contracts and actually getting a little bit more into position as I see the squeeze starting to take place. I see that this cup is starting to form on the 30-minute, and that is exactly what we got. We got this cup starting to form up to that 499.60 level. I did not take another entry on the move up right here, and instead I waited for some tapering to come in. Right here you can see we were in this channel when the tapering algorithm started showing up, and this is why I ended up taking my next set of trades right here and tried to catch this move down. Same algorithm comes in once again here. See, as the tapering right here, that is the same algorithm, and again right there, these are the same algorithm, and with head and shoulder patterns, we are able to take these trades right here. We have it just like that, and down to this level, forming this inverse cup. We ran out of time to form that inverse handle to possibly take a trade like that to go lower. Now let's go over to the 30-minute chart, and we will talk about tomorrow as well as look at the daily and the trend. Now on the 30-minute, what we need to see form tomorrow in order to go up is this cup right here needs to complete and form the handle with this orange algorithm and this blue algorithm, giving us this possible head and shoulder entry once again, forming the shoulder right here, possibly a curl up like that, a smaller handle before we continue going. To go down, what needs to be seen is this rejection right here and getting back below this shoulder with all of this liquidity right here, possibly forming some sort of inverse cup and handle with a head and shoulder to then break us down lower at this level. The algorithms have not changed. We're still watching for this blue algorithm right here that is tapering to see if we can break out or if it is going to hold us, and this yellow is still going to hold with this orange and we sell back down. Keep in mind as well that this 5-day moving average is right here, so if we are going to go up, we need to form some sort of structure off of it like this, possibly forming support along this moving average to then go up. Same goes for the downside. If we are going to go down, we need to form some sort of resistance off of this moving average. On the daily chart, as I explained in last video, we would be testing this bottom Bollinger Band once again, and then the 5-day, as we have continued to do right here, as if we were in an uptrend, upper Bollinger, 5-day, upper Bollinger, retest. So now we want to see if we reject this 5-day and once again go back down, or can we regain some sort of support above the moving average and then eventually retest this 20-day moving average as it trends lower. And if we are going to go even lower than we are now, watch for this retest of the 20-day and then another sell-off. Use these as the trend indicators to be able to guide you and allow you to understand what is going on. You can see at this level right here, that 502 that I had mentioned, we rejected, possibly forming some sort of shoulder as a resistance at this level. So pay attention to this 502 tomorrow if we can regain it or we reject and stay below. I will be then looking for a target of possibly this 490 down here to the downside. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the morning on Discord.